Okay. Well, basically, the project is actually creating our own series of cowboys, and everything from John Wayne, Clint Eastwood. We're big fans of all those movies. So the main thing is that these cowboys are ex-gunfighters. They're sort of weathered. They've been through the works, you know. So you want them to look that way. Well, the first idea was to maybe do a series of watercolor sketches first, and you know, we kind of liked these. We thought these were okay, but let's actually push it a little bit further and maybe come up with a 3D image of a cowboy that doesn't exist. So the software is actually called ZBrush, and it's digital clay. So it sort of has layers, and you can actually turn things on and off. So if I just want to focus in on the cowboy's head itself, I can. If I want to turn on the hat, can work on that. But again, digital clay, you're just moving things called pixels, little triangles around. So it's fairly intuitive. It's just like if you had sort of clay and you could actually sculpt with it. Let me actually pick the cowboy out. And let's move some stuff around here. And symmetry, so I grab the right thing, right layer. And move this. Okay, there we go.
Oh my goodness.
So let me use this one here. It's just, I was never really good at sculpting because my left and right hand never communicated. But in the computer, you know, I can literally do anything.
Oh my goodness.
And actually mirror the symmetry. So, you know, we wanted to make them like mean and grumpy looking. You know, in a matter of seconds, you got a grumpy looking cowboy.
That is great.
Well, the thing with artists, hopefully you can, you know, you just want to test things out. So either software, sketches, or whatever. Your mind's always wondering, hey, what would it look like if I did this, if I did this, if I did this? So this software actually gives you the ability to do that. You can test out some ideas, and out of one piece of clay, you can actually give a person 3 or 4 different renderings of it. And everything's undo, so you really don't make any mistakes. But at the end of the day, we sort of came out with this rendering, and we were sort of happy with it. It's like, okay, well, let's move to the next level. We actually start painting textures onto the cowboy. So you can do it 2 ways. You could actually do it in the software, where you take a paintbrush and actually paint on the model. Or the easier way a lot of times is opening up in a package called Photoshop, which is a 2D software package, where you can do the color there. Say, for instance, I want to add a little red to his cheeks or something, make him a little bit more lively. I would open up a thing called a layer, which is basically a new onion skin layer. It's literally a transparent sheet of paper I'm putting on top of it now. So I can actually test some things out. So I'll pick a paintbrush and a color red. And, you know, I say, well, that's a little bit too much. Let's back off a little bit. It's like a digital airbrush. So I can tint it a little bit here, and we'll go here. We'll just go red right now. But since it's on an onion skin or a layer, I can actually turn it down now. So I can take it, back it off a little bit, crank it up. So what it does, it gives an artist options. You can sort of test some things out, and if I don't like it, I can just push a button and turn it off. So when a client is off the plane, on his way from the airport, he'll be here in 5 minutes, you'll have some stuff that you can show them, and then if they say, well, Brian, I don't know, we might want his cheeks a little bit more red, you can actually sit down with them, and in a matter of seconds, you can actually just troubleshoot some ideas. Say, for instance, something like the eye color. If we want the eye color changed a little bit, or a different shade of blue, to actually be able to select the layer that the cowboy's on, select the eye itself, and let's try to do both of them at one time here. Just hue and saturation, and under the hue, I can change the color of the eyes.
So what kind of characters have you done that we would know about?
We've been product designers for the past 10 years. So you probably have products at home from Wal-Mart, Target, Kmart, Home Depot that we've designed or had some sort of design influence on. I worked at a company.
How are you doing?
Show this real quick.
Good, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, this is a sample of some of the product design work.